Salutations, everyone! Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm Lord Forward. So, it's been quite a while since the last episode. It's been about a month and a half for me in real lifetime. Not as long in YouTube time because of the staggered releases I set out. However, I feel I need to give you guys an explanation for why I haven't kept the series. I went on a Viking riverboat cruise of the Netherlands, up the Rhine, all the way up to Vienna, through a channel, down the Danube to Budapest, and then spent some time up in Prague. It was with friends and family. However, it was a great trip, by the way. However, towards the end, I started to get sick, and by the time I came back, I had 2 separate eye infections, 2 separate ear infections, and a sinus infection. So, it was a very bad ending to the trip. I barely made it home. Turns out you don't want to fly with ear infections. I was lucky I didn't explode my eardrum. So since then, I've been on a lot of meds and recovering. So, I'm sure a lot of you have now played more of this release than I have. I have played some myself. I've created, for fun, I created an administrative Italy that incorporated basically the Holy Roman Empire and Francia. So I have a little bit better idea of what I'm doing. The first step to improving what we're doing is to start getting our relatives in charge of other governorships. And the way to do that mainly is through influencing and candidates and eventually going for the emperorship. So that's what's gone on. There's also been an update to the Crusader Kings 3 Lord of the Rings mod, a new area. So I will probably start something with that fairly soon. I might even do that while this is still going, because this could go on for, 200 plus episodes. It turns out I'm actually doing an achievement to my complete shock. It was not an intention. Let's see, where was it? I found out I was doing it after I started the run. From an adventurer, buy an estate and lead your line to become emperors. So that's kind of what we're doing. Let's see, what were we doing here otherwise? Yes, we were converting this land to Norman because we decided to stay as Norman if possible, even though Greek is far more enlightened. We're developing our estate and education hall. I've learned that these make a huge difference, as well as tutoring your family members to have good administration skills, which apparently my guy doesn't. And that's where things stand at the moment. There are some features that obviously have not been taken care of here because I just updated to the new version of this. Okay, new governance issue. I've also had a request to go longer and go slower, so I'm going to work on doing that. I'm not going to read everything. I got a bountiful harvest. What do? I can choose all this various stuff. If I fail, there's no issue. I'm going to accept it. St. Bridget has been kind to us. Oh, that's always good. We can get great grain distribution, 10% development progress, or I can fill the granaries and sell the excess. Of course, that's what we're going to do. Because right now, our biggest weakness is money. So this land here we don't actually own, we're just governing, but if I play it right, this could be the start of a very powerful little base for us. The other thing is, I've got these armies here, and I could obviously create more. They have a very high tendency to be stolen by our liege, I have found, for his various wars, which makes a lot of sense. I can always work on developing these lands as well. I'm not going to at the moment. We're going to save the money, keep developing our estate. And take that over. Okay, so we now have 2 Norman territories in the middle of the Balkans, which, to be honest, knowing the Balkans as well as knowing Norman culture, it would probably make the Balkans more prone to fighting. Might not have been the world's greatest plan there. We don't have a male heir of our current ruler. Now we do. There we go. So I am going to influence his candidacy. It'd be cool to go straight for the Roman Empire. We're not going to do that. Where's our... Oh, he's a child. We can't influence that. Once he gets higher, we can influence it. You can do it with the emperors and stuff. I could spend 200 on that, or I could wait and spend it on this. I'm going to wait and spend it on this. Okay. We can't get to level 4 because we don't have urbanization, but we could improve some internal stuff. Yeah. Don't need that. That would be cool if we could actually use it. And we've maxed this out, which is very useful if we can get it going. We need 500 of this. Or we need 360 there. Not that I'm just going to solely rely on income from this building to make money. In fact, I'm actually going to upgrade the wheat fields up. Actually, I'm going to build wheat fields up here. And then we'll work on upgrading some of these a little bit more. This one in particular could get some hill farm, hospice actually. We are now a military administration. Awesome. We pay less in taxes, pay more in levies. Growth is down, but we get more men-at-arms regiments we can maintain if we wish. Probably not going to even bother with that. No. We're not going to start an affair. That would go wrong for sure. That was odd. It said Liege was converting to Orthodox. Oh, maybe it was elsewhere in the realm. Interesting. Okay, we should assign this guy to, or this lady, to development. After all, we already are fairly well developed for the region, but the more we can do of that, we want to keep an eye on one of our brothers here, because he has a fairly good chance to get heir of Pamphlegonia, and we want to influence that if we can. Keep him in charge. We don't like him. He doesn't like us. He's our rival, but he has a chance to gain land and power, which is what we're going for. We're going to work our way down to centralization because that's always the best one here. Later on, we could theoretically work our way down this if we live long enough. We have a decent chance of living long enough. And we need to save up a huge amount of money. Plague is spreading, not in our territory, so I could ignore that. I'm probably not going to actually fight anybody for quite some time. Theoretically, I could attack the King of Croatia. I'd lose horribly. In retrospect, when I started this, I should not have tried to take control of Vidin. I should have tried to take control of a more powerful and larger. Oh, this is interesting. Is he traveling? No, he just now has a co-emperor. Interesting. Or he's got a new one. He already had one, I should say. Compassionate for the daughter. We can create some more of these. I'm not sure if we want to, though. That's the key point. We're so poor still. It doesn't make sense to build a lot. 300 stewardship from the spouse. That's good. This guy's now got a claim on my lands. Maybe I do need to throw down a man-at-arms regiment. Conroys. Basically early knights. So we'll create one of those. And we should definitely make an effort to station these. I don't know why I haven't. It's kind of weird to come back to a game you left a month and a half ago and not remember what you were doing. What happened? We just got overwhelmed by stress. Okay. We'll drink. Never a good strategy for survival, heavy drinking. But at least we aren't totally useless. At least drinking could be far worse in this game. That was another weird thing I found when I went to Europe, is it's really hard to get water over there. It's kind of just assumed you drink alcohol with meals. It's quite interesting to see. There we go. Getting some strategy levels, or strategos levels. Not quite there yet. But we make some decent money. Our daughter could have a guardianship. Probably best to be us, to be honest. How's the brother doing? Guy's 55, so there's a chance he dies eventually. Oh, wow, we just had a bad omen. Hopefully somebody isn't trying to murder us. So we also have all these. We could build some. Baths are useful, but on the other hand, monthly domicile influence could be quite useful. Even if it's a small amount. I could build it to level 3 or 4. Be like 0.2 more a month. Probably doesn't make sense at this point yet. Let's throw down a bath. Make it a little bit harder for my character to die of plague. I'm being asked to help fight the Pope. Sure. I highly doubt we're going to win this one, so I will let my ally march and die on their own, basically. Yeah, they're doomed. We're called the Stout. Okay. Our worst titles in this game. There's plenty worse titles. Yeah, that was a doomed adventure. Someone is trying to murder us, and this is the brother Spymaster and Knight. Time to replace our Spymaster. He is trying to murder us. She doesn't like us that much either. But we might have a better chance, even though she's his wife. Seems like a dangerous thing. Hopefully we don't get murdered. That would be bad. Getting murdered. I will upgrade that. Get a little bit more plague resistance. I believe it applies to this province here. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it applies to here. It does, apparently. Interesting. Oh, someone just got landed in the world. It's kind of always interesting to see. Someone's plotting to kill me. There we go. Well, hopefully we can persuade this guy's wife to turn him in. The bishop is scheming against us. We could negotiate his release and banish him. Our new realm priest doesn't like us because we're gluttonous and of a different culture. Oh. Hey, the brother now got a province. Okay, so as awful it is that he's trying to murder us, because it is awful. Why do you hate us? Huh. She doesn't even like us that much. Oof. He now governs a province, so that should help a bit with both our influence and our general family standing. Where are we in this whole list? What house are we again? Corsulius. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe because we're technically under the Bulgarians, we don't show up on this list anymore. I'm definitely not seeing us on this list. I'll try looking once more through, but I'm not seeing it. We have a pretty distinct flag, so I must be under the Bulgarian government somehow. Oh well, at some point we gotta rise through the ranks. What would it take to get control of... for us to get control of Bulgaria? Way more influence than we can afford. Okay. Part of that is that we're not a very good governor. Centralization, though, should help. Doesn't feel like it's worth improving that one. Miraculous healing, new governance issue. Awesome. To lock him up or get piety. We're going to lock him up. We'll take a hook from him. So we should... we're almost rank 1. Okay. Upgrade that. So that's what we pay. 10% minus 75 plus 10%. So not a lot. Oh, we should we should have our character romance his wife. If we can. Oh, she's homosexual. I remember that now. We literally cannot romance our character's wife. I don't think we can do it if we go down the tree here. Yeah, I don't think we can. We still have a couple children, so that's good. We have 2 sons, which is ideal. One of our people is... Are you good at education? Not particularly. Who can I put up there? He might have a decent shot at it. He's got high learning. Overdue taxes. Okay. Launch an investigation. Launch an investigation. I'm looking forward to the new DLC, like Wandering Nobles, that will add new trees and stuff. That would be kind of cool. Oh, we failed. Ouch, that is unfortunate. Not much we can do there, though. We just don't have good enough investigatory skills. Our brother is fourth in line to become Emperor of the Eastern Roman Empire. Well, I'm going to help him with that, even though he's trying to kill us. That would be a huge benefit if he could become emperor. And he's really close, too. You get that. I invested a lot. He invested a lot. Someone else invested. Okay. Well, our dynasty might become emperor without us having to do anything. Learn stewardship. Yep. Okay, what now? This is a nice one. Administrative vassal tax contributions. Honestly, though, I think I want to work towards at any cost. Likeable is always useful. If we were emperor, we definitely go down administrative. Demand money from people. Nope. I think we're good. One of our nephew is in charge of Dubrovnik. And this is our murdered brother. Our murdered older brother. Well, our dynasty is spreading into the empire, which is the goal, right? Oh, that puts him really close. Okay, he's moved up a ranked. We need to somehow give him like 40 or so more. We don't have any influence. Yeah, let's up our crop fields probably. At some point, obviously, I have to work on improving my domicile, but we just don't have enough. And what happened there? Our liege just is getting attacked. Against tyranny. That guy, single province guy just revolted. Okay. We don't need to go hunting. I think we're pretty good on that front. Okay, well, actually that makes a good stopping point. So, sorry for talking a lot at the beginning. I figured you guys deserved to hear why I haven't done more. I've been eager to get back to it. As you can hear, my voice is still not the way I would like it. So I'm going to work on that. I also have some other ideas for the channel and stuff. I will mention more of those at a later time. See you guys all next time. Bye for now.